What was it that made you fall in love with wine and pursue this career?
Well, I grew up on a farm, and my parents were both from farming backgrounds, so I guess I had agriculture in my blood. I went to university to study horticultural science, and because I enjoyed science, but I wanted a practical aspect of it, so hence the horticultural science. And within that, I discovered viticulture and winemaking, and viticulture and winemaking as an aspect of horticulture seemed a lot more interesting than market gardening or floriculture or orcharding. So I just fell into it. At university, I was studying horticultural science. I spent a year on exchange to Oregon State University, and I got involved with their food science department on a sensory evaluation panel, and we were blind tasting mainly experimental Pinot Noirs that were being made, and we would start off the sessions by sniffing a series of aroma standards on a Lazy Susan in the middle of the table, and there were 10 of us on this panel. And that was really my first exposure to tasting wine, was from a technical point of view and a sensory science. And because I knew nothing about wine, and I just found that gave me a really good grounding in tasting, and to trust your palate, but also know that your palate is somewhat of an uncalibrated machine, and it requires calibrating, and hence why I think to be a great winemaker, you need to drink a lot of really interesting wines. And then winemaking, just working for winemakers where they have a real passion, a real love for wine and drinking great bottles, and understanding that approach from winemaking, that it's not all just about the science and the technology. There's got to be a lot of love and understanding for the vineyard and the resulting wines.